Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 7 of Life After Lasso. We are pushing into the FA Cup quarter-final. As you can see here from the previous games we played this month, it's been a bit of a mixed bag. We played against Bristol City in the FA Cup. We came away with a great 6-1 victory there. A game which seen Kingsley Buckrandy score his first goal for the club. We'll show you the goals here very quickly. As we can see, Dawkins making a lovely break and plays the ball to Tart. Comes wide to Tiernan McDade, making only his second start of the season. Plays a lovely ball across to Kukoc at the back post to make it 1-0. Kukoc involved again, gets a run down the flank, cuts it back to Jamie Tart to make it 2-0. Dawkins again involved, plays the ball forward to Rojas. Buckrandy makes the run forward, lifts it over the keeper. Just a subtle little chip over the goalkeeper. 23 minutes in, we see Arlo Dixon breaking forward in the midfield. Lovely ball forward in Jamie Tart. Gets inside the box, shoots across the goalkeeper into the bottom corner to make it 4. Still in the first half, we see here Danny Rojas involved back in the Buckrandy. Plays to McCracken. Plays across the keeper as well to score his first goal of the season. Late in the second half, we see Wyman getting a goal back here. Thierry Zorro not covering himself in glory. And a late penalty in stoppage time from Jamie Tart gives him his hat-trick, gives us the 6-1 victory, sees us through to the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. We then played our next game against Man United. As you'll see there, Jadon Sancho scoring the only goal in the 74th minute. We then were away to Liverpool. Liverpool sitting second in the league at the time. We've come away there with a 1-1 draw. We did take the lead quite early on there. As you'll see, Jamie Tart scoring the goal in the 17th minute. I'll just get a wee replay on that here. We see the ball comes in the Kukoc. Lovely run forward from Jamie Tart. Lovely pass forward from Kukoc as well. Makes it 1-0 early in the first half. Into the second half then, we see a lovely ball forward here to Mo Salah with his pace. Gets away and dinks it over the mat as well to make it 1-1. So we're going into our final game of the month. It is an FA Cup quarter-final tie against Chelsea. We are playing a bit of a double header against Chelsea in the next 2 games. There is an international break in between. As you see here, we're playing on the 18th and we play the first game of the new month against Chelsea. So we're going to get stuck straight into the game. We have our team pretty much confirmed. We have had some unfortunate injury news in the form that Danny Rojas is out for up to 3 months, which is very upsetting because he's been playing really well. He's been scoring quite a number of goals. Torn abdominal muscle. They expect to be out for 2 to 4 months actually. That shows. Catch is still carrying an injury, so we're going to bring him out and bring bring Dawkins in the centre mid. Mas is, he's still getting injury concern there. I'm going to bring Nygaard Hansen into midfield. Richard took a little bit of a knock during training, but he should be fully fit as well. So we're going to go with Coburn playing in behind Jamie Tart. We might even switch it up to a 4-4-2 and maybe bring Coburn up front. The only other change we're going to make is we're going to bring Thierry Zorro back in for the mat. But yeah, pretty much the same. We're going to bring Jeff Goodman back in at left back as well, who's just recently received his first England call up along with Jamie Tart, which is also pleasing. So we'll go with this. As I say, we're taking on Chelsea in the FA Cup quarterfinals, hoping to get a good result here. Hopefully that'll set us up nicely for the second game against Chelsea at the beginning of April. We are playing in our away kit. We play in our change kits quite often this season. A lot of teams playing in red and blue. Obviously, we're on the red and blue halves. It's a good effort by Jamie Tart, but that's a good block there from, I think, Wesley Fofana, perhaps. Hughes going to whoop in the corner, aiming for that back post. McAdoo can't get up, and Havertz gets the ball cleared. So we're doing okay so far in terms of the XG. We are rating higher than what Chelsea are. It is only 10 minutes in the game, of course. There's still loads of time left to go. Kukoc getting a little bit drawn out there. Samu Sanya taking on Sterling, can't get a challenge in. Chelsea are controlling the ball very nicely here, not giving us an inch. Dawkins comes in, steals the ball, plays a lovely ball wide left to Hughes. Can I get a cross in? Goes to the byline. Whips it in. Taylor Shannon's there. Taylor Shannon gets the goal. Yes, we are 1-0 up. It's a lovely bit of play there from Hughes. Again, we keep forgetting between the videos to change the settings. Sam Obisanya is off the side of the pitch. He is injured. Hopefully nothing too serious. Maybe we should take him off as precautionary. It is only 15 minutes in. Don't want to be losing a right back at this stage. It's a ball back and Mason Mount gets an equaliser. I feel like Zorro could have done a little bit better there, perhaps. But yeah, Chelsea are getting back into it. Sam Obisanya is back on the pitch. Taylor Shannon, I mean, basically just stood there and let Sterling take the ball off him. I'm not sure what happened there. It's a lovely ball wide to Ziyech. Plays it back to Jorginho. It's a very good save from Zorro. Of course, this game was started before the winter update came out. But we have updated the two databases. That's 2-1. Fofana, I mean, pretty much unmarked there at the back post. I really think we could have done better there. But yeah, as we mentioned, the Richmond databases have been updated from the official FM winter update. So they are available to download in the description below. Samuel Sanya cuts it back to Kuboc, tries to get a crossover, takes the deflection, goes up in the air. Hughes retrieves the ball, goes back to Coburn, back to Hughes with a lovely finish in the top corner. 25 minutes in, and it's 2-2. This is a game for this is going to be a game with a lot of goals. I say that now, it's probably going to finish 2-2, of course. But we're getting back into it. We have 4 more minutes to go for this first half. It is 2-2. Samuel Wasanya is a potential foot injury. McAdoo's not playing great. Kukoc ain't playing great. Jamie Tartt's really not playing great. Mason Mount whoops in a free kick. I mean, I feel like Zorro got a hand on that. I'm not sure what happened there, but Reece James gets in at the back post and wins a header. I feel like he was, again, our marking from set pieces is extremely poor. We need to make some changes to set pieces here. We'll do that before the next video. Kukoc receives the ball. He is crowded out there. 3 men around him. So he's crowded out quite well there. Maybe we need to switch our focus. Zorro picks up the loose ball. Dawkins receives the ball in midfield, gets it to Hughes. It's back to Goodman and the Yammas. We're retaining the ball pretty well here in the tight spaces. Coburn with a lovely ball forward in the Hughes. What's he doing? He's going to take it on. He really should have been looking. Jeez, what an effort by Kukoc. I feel like Hughes should have been looking to pass that ball instead of trying to take it on, but he did do well. Lovely ball whipped round. Yammas retrieves it. Doesn't go to anybody. Ziyech can get it away. Goes back to Fofana, who gets the clearance. So 3-2 at half time. Satisfactory, but in the second half, let's pump our fist. We have to improve. Colin Hughes is looking anxious. Please don't look anxious. Sam Obisanya is really struggling right now. So I'm going to need to bring him out. I'll bring in Arlo right back. Kukoc still not playing in any way great. That's Aspilicueta filling out left back there for Chelsea. I mean, we're standing off them. We're giving them too much space, too much respect, really. Ball comes wide to Reece James, gets the Ziyech. It's back to Reece James and the Sterling, who absolutely thunders that into the bottom corner. It looked like it took a deflection there on the way through. But that's 4-2. You know, yes, we want to make that change. Let me berate them. I'm not adverse to a good berating. It's the FA Cup quarter final. We've got to go for it. Let's switch the mentality up to very attacking. That's 5. Let's not switch the mentality. Let's switch it down to positive. I mean, you know, 5-2. That is. I can't give shouts. McAdoo's playing per. Yammas is playing per. Kukoc, Tartt. You know, pressured by the feedback. Well, you're coming out. We'll bring McCracken in there. Kukoc playing great. We'll bring Scott in. Maybe we'll bring Duvernay in. Bring Winchester in for McAdoo, who's playing poorly. We've got one sub left. Hughes whips in a corner. Kepa takes a good catch. Takes it well. Now do we change Yammas or do we change Goodman for Duvernay? Colin Hughes again heavily involved. Ball goes right to Dixon. Plays it across and Colin Hughes is there. They get the goal back. We're doing better. Let me change Duvernay. I'll bring Duvernay in. I'll bring him in a wee second. Fire up. Let's fire them up a bit. Ball goes left to Sterling, who has all the time and space in the world. Goodman doesn't close him down. Aubameyang puts a header over the bar. We'll bring Duvernay in centre back. I can't give any more shouts. And Chelsea really just kind of taking their time now. They're just kind of playing around with us a little bit. Ball goes wide to Kukurea. Can he get across? And of course he can. It goes to Pulisic and 6-3. This has not been a happy FA Cup run for us, unfortunately. The sooner this is over, the better. Very, very disappointing. And Chelsea have had 6 different goal scorers as well, which is disappointing. Let me switch it up to attacking. Let's see if we can get something back out of this. You know, Jimmy Tart losing a header. Ball comes to Dawkins. Plays it wide to Scott. McCracken's making a run through the middle. Lovely return there. He's looking for it. He wanted to take it himself. And he didn't cover himself in glory. Let's just get the final whistle, please, referee. I think we're done. McCracken taking another effort on goal. I think maybe he could have looked to give that to somebody else. Hughes with a corner. We whip it in towards the back post, and it's cleared by Koulibaly. And Chelsea are just going to wind down the clock now. As we see Thiago Silva taking an absolute edge over this place. A short ball to Zakaria. And the Pulisic, who absolutely blazes it over. So that's fine. That's okay. 6-3 is a disappointing result. You can see in the other game there in the FA Cup, Fulham losing 1-0 to Liverpool. That's a disappointing result. I really feel like we could have and we should have done better. Do we throw a water bottle this time? We're training tomorrow. People are stressed. People are unhappy. I don't care. That's a disappointing result. So we're out of the FA Cup. Thankfully, Samu Sanya is only missing for a couple of days, so that's good. So that is it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. As always, please like, share, subscribe, comment, all the rest. You know the score. We will be back in the next episode for quite a busy month of April. It's the penultimate month of the season, where we go away to Chelsea again. We have Leicester, Brentford, Spurs, Brighton, Forest and Villa. Hopefully we can turn this. We have a little bit of a dip in form in recent games. You know, we've won 2 games in the last 8. We've drawn 2 games in the last 8, which means we've lost half the games as well. So hopefully we can turn that form around coming in towards the end of the season. Hopefully we can push for a European place. We're currently sitting in 6th, level on points with Palace and Man United. But we do have that superior goal difference. Only 2 points behind Chelsea in 5th, only 3 points behind Aston Villa up in 4th. That's a little bit of a surprise. I wasn't aware they were in 4th. But that is it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. We will see you in the next one. Thank you. Take care. Thanks for watching the video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. You can check out one of these recommended videos. And as always, please do like, share, subscribe and comment. It helps us to grow the channel. It helps us to bring you more content like this in the future. In the meantime, I've been Korky. It's been an absolute pleasure. We will see you in the next video. Thank you. Take care.